I just watched Jack Ryan Ghost War on Prime, and it was everything I'd hoped for. John Krasinski and Wendell Pierce are back on a mission trying to finish something that the CIA director started 20 years ago. A rogue military group called Starling was put down 20 years ago by the now standing CIA director and are showing signs of being reincarnated. The director of the CIA tracks down Jack Ryan while he's on a morning run in order to get him to pick something up from someone who might have some intel. What goes from a simple meeting to pick something up turns into a full-blown mission taking down a highly advanced military group. I love that we get to see John Krasinski and Wendell Pierce back as the dynamic duo. We get to see some more old characters plus some new ones. The action is top-notch, the stakes are high, and it's a perfect 50-50 balance of action and top-notch intelligent storytelling. It was also good to have some tidbits of comic relief in between the really suspenseful parts, which other movies sometimes tend to ignore, and that makes the entire story seem too serious or dark. If I were to have some nitpicks, it would be that they went really deep into the backstory and the emotional part of Starling being reincarnated. However, it never really got into how they took them down. From my understanding, they gathered a bunch of intelligence on all the Starling's operatives, but it never showed how they took the operation down or anything like that. They infiltrated the Starling Operations Center, or at least the building where they kept all their intel, and downloaded a bunch of data, but I never really understood what they did with it. This would make sense if they were trying to continue the story in like a part 2. But so this is a spoiler. Plug your ears if you don't want to hear it, but they did end up killing the main Starling team and the leader, so I'm not sure if it even mattered about all the other operatives or the intel they gathered. I'd say definitely give it a watch if you're already subscribed to Amazon Prime. This is a standalone movie, so you don't have to have watched the previous seasons of Jack Ryan in order to understand it. I'm a huge fan of Jack Ryan and watched all the seasons, including this standalone movie. I'd highly recommend anyone watch it who's a fan of action or spy thrillers. I'm giving it an A. It had everything that I expected from it. The cinematography was on point. There was enough action to keep me engaged throughout the entire movie, but it wasn't just action. There was a good amount of intelligence work and even some emotional moments. The mix of emotion, realistic action, and intelligent sequences, the grit and humor made the movie good instead of just okay. This is Emmanuel with the Grab Some Popcorn podcast, and this was my take on Jack Ryan Ghost War that you can find streaming now on Amazon Prime. Go check it out. For now, I'll see y'all in the next one. Over and out.